All right, so now we've got two slides that are talking about the society, how people lived in India. So India has what's called a caste system. The Aryans were a group of people that came in and settled in the Indus River Valley, and they were the ones that developed a caste system. So most likely because they thought they were better than the dark-skinned people that they encountered when they came to India. So this is the system that they came up with. So down here we have, this is pretty typical. This is called the Sudra. So we have the commoners, the peasants, the laborers, the servants. Okay. And then, oops, wrong way. And then after that is the Vaishya. And these are the merchants and the landowners. So they have a little bit more money than the Sudra do. And then we have the Kshatriya. And these are the warriors and the rulers. So these guys, there's going to not be as many of them, which is why we're getting up here in the pyramid. But these are going to be the warriors and the rulers. So they're going to have even more money, more wealth, more power until we get up to the very top. And who is up at the very top? These are the Brahmins. So these are the priests and the scholars. So people in the religious section of society, and then also people that are educated. Now we have this down here at the very bottom. So what is this? Who goes down here? And what we have here are what are called the untouchables. These are people that performed unclean jobs like street sweepers, waste handlers, dead body handlers, people that did things that, weren't really pleasant. And so these guys were untouchables. You weren't allowed to talk to these people or do anything, especially the higher up in status. You just didn't want anything to do with these people, and that's why they're called the untouchables. So this is a very negative thing that they brought into the society is, we have different social classes in all of the different civilizations that we're studying, but this one takes it to a different level with the untouchables, with not being, we can probably, maybe this is similar civilizations, maybe this is similar to the slavery, the people at the bottom that are not treated as human beings. So this is what we're dealing with here, and this was created by the Aryans. Okay. So with the caste system, people were born into a caste, and they could not move into a different one. So if your family was a group of untouchables or commoners, then they had to stay there. They weren't allowed to move up. They weren't allowed to advance, as they could in other civilizations. So if you developed a trade, you couldn't get out of that class. You had to stay in that class. So it was very negative. So here it is again, the different levels. So laws dictated what each caste could and could not do. So there were certain things that you could and could not do for each of the castes. And so this seems kind of unfair to me, that you're born into it, you can't change, and the laws say exactly what you can and cannot do. So this does seem like it is treating people like they are less than human, the people that are at the bottom, because they are not going to be treated as kindly as the people up at the top. That is how their society was run.